Hey everybody, welcome back. I don't really have an introduction today. Nothing to talk about. Just gonna get right into it. You know what? There's something that we haven't done at all yet, which is play the game in black and white, which has been available to us the whole time. So we're gonna do that. Even adjust the contrast and stuff. That's interesting. We'll play through this entire case in black and white.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful... He said
Oh,
that
shit!
you might know something
Hey,
about...
what's up, everybody?
Colorful characters, Peterson.
Thank you, Rebel
First they
Ant.
send you over
Thank
a
you,
drink.
Joe. I
Then they buy
appreciate
you
it.
dinner. Then you get a phone call in the middle. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
Do you think I fell down the stairs?
Hey, what's up, Conful? Pat McGroin, Rebel Ant. Good to see you all. Frank, I think the game is broken. It's in black and white.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
No, You know, I just thought this option has been in the game the whole time, and we've never taken advantage of it. So I thought it'd be fun to do this whole case in black and white. Yeah, but I stopped here. Yeah, I've heard that's a myth. I don't know either way. You know, how could I? But what's the matter? Afraid of public transit, Thomas? The only thing that would make black and white better is if they had the aspect ratio from the cutscenes. Can I turn the heads-up display off? Like the mini-map? I don't think so.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
All right. Let's go take a look around. Are we always going to be Jack? No. No, we're going to go back to Cole and Herschel eventually. I think this might be the last mission where we play as Jack. I can't remember. I agree. It is...
What exactly do you
Hey!
find?
You don't think it's unusual he's got 2 glasses set up with alcohol in them? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's pretty cool. And I feel like, since it's only, what, 1 or 2 cases? Or missions, I guess, because he's not... I guess it's a case. It doesn't really outstay its welcome for me, because I think we switch back after this. I could see it being,
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake.
Oh, I knew it!
How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
Ah! Oh, wow.
Take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes.
Ah!
And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
Get out!
She will only come back.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. 12 years old. Yeah, kill your local pedophile. Or so I've heard. I've heard people say you should do that. I don't, you know. Okay. I was gonna say, he had 2 glasses with alcohol. Like, ready to go.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
If you ask me that again, I'm gonna put a fucking bullet between your eyes. Yeah, she's just really mature for her age. What am I expecting to find?
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Okay, see ya. Just kidding. Although the music didn't stop when I went outside. Uh-oh.
I knew you were in bed with a lesion, Curtis. Now I know why.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Oh my god. Shut up.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Is this tapping going somewhere or no? Oh, maybe the number?
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
You need to stop talking. Okay. Get out of here. Alright, that's everything. Also, I realized I've been wrong about how intuition works. When you hit level 20, you get 5 intuition points per case. Versus before, where you had to accumulate and save them. Every time you start a case at level 20, which we are now level 20, we get 5 intuition points.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
What? No!
What is it with you people? How can you live any better? You already have houses, cars, yachts.
Greed and avarice are very powerful forces for change, Jack. Combine that with the city's desire for progress, and it's a very heady cocktail. You need to be a very special man to be able to resist that.
No, I'm okay with you people when it comes to the rich. We can't pretend that, we can't pretend like they're a group that can be discriminated against. Let's not do that, okay?
Tell me about the suburban redevelopment.
What? What?
You're talking
I
about
don't
the
know what
future
that
of Los
is.
Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
Fuck off.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. You just saw me grab it. You just saw me grab it. I probably should have used this. for the first question. Oh well.
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Fuck off, dude.
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
It's all there in the case file, if you know what to look for.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
All right. I think we should have just killed him. I think we should have just put a bullet in his head. But, you know, I guess that's not justice. Hey, can we steal his car? A V16? Cadillac V16 convertible? What the fuck? I didn't know they made V16s. Especially not in the 40s. Oh, here we go. Whoa! Oh, shit! If I can't kill him, I'm definitely going to destroy his car at the very least. Oh, you hear that? That's not good. Oh, I can't smash through these? What about the furniture? Oh, I think it's dead. It's dead. Alright. Could I get some coffee, please?
That broad has socks in her brassiere. Two peanuts are walking down the street. One was assaulted.
Oh, this game is very strange. Okay. I guess we'll just take one of these then. They don't look very cool though. Oh, can I rob a cop? Can I take the cop's car? Gimme, gimme.
I'll be needing this.
I mean, technically I work for the DA's office, but...
Poor schlub.
DA's investigator, I need this
Be
car.
careful with it, copper.
Oh, man. Playing a game like this or GTA 4 and just smashing cars and driving recklessly is so cathartic. Ah.
I was married by a judge. Could ask for a jury.
I'm just going up to my office party. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
The fuck do I need to use the elevator for? It's a 2-floor building.
Goddamn Bruins are having a season.
I mean, I will, you know, I guess, but... Wait, I guess it's not a 2-floor building. The lobby just has 2 levels. Wait, no, that's not my office. My office is... Yeah.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see? "34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west." Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shout of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Hello there.
You need some help there, sir?
The Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
Did they fix the chandelier? Oh, caution repair work. That's not. Look at those strides.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he's great.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Suburban sons of bitches. Oh, there it is. Courtney, Arlen Fontaine, Curtis Benson, Leland Monroe.
Courtney, for God's sake, what's he got to do with this? I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me.
All right.
I believe that is in the Wilshire area.
Fucking. All right.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west. The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here, use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
1876988 divided by.
No, don't take the subtitle away. 76988. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's crazy that they had calculators back then. I don't know, like pre-computer, that kind of blows my mind.
876,988 divided by 90,000.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
Oh, Christ.
You do this every day?
Yeah, Jack. Oh, Jack is sick of it. Jack is like, this sucks. We need computers and we need them now. The 21st. Alexa, what's the 21st? Never mind. Never mind. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. It's you. Okay.
Let's see what this site is worth to them.
What was it? 8-8?
1876988.
Thank you. Okay, Randall Jones. This is it.
The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Oh, fuck.
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
Hey!
Throw out the guns.
I got you now, motherfucker!
Oh! Would have been easier to go backwards. Yeah, you're right.
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
All right. Don't you see? It's all coming together. The newspapers, it's all coming together. We knew, it came together in Vice with the morphine shipment heist, and them selling the morphine, but now it's all coming together with Fontaine and the housing redevelopment fund, the houses for the GIs. The newspapers, they weren't pointless.
Who's asking?
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack? Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
All right. Time to meet up with Leland again.
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Oh, I didn't know that. He voiced Scarecrow in Arkham Knight. Oh shit. All right.
Keep on going.
Do you guys like the black and white, or do you want me to turn it off?
Nailed that son of a bitch.
Oh, I'm gonna turn it off after this case.
Keep your head down. That hurts, right? The gun.
It's not possible to get my own guys killed, right? I thought there were 3 of us.
All right, men, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
Almost out. Need a new weapon.
I'll just stick with my pistol. How do we get in? Oh, okay. It's like in Scooby-Doo, you know, when you can tell which part of the scene they're going to interact with.
Weapons on the ground now!
Pretty nice place he's got here. Oh, there's stuffing that comes out of it. That's pretty cool.
There he is! Running low.
They should have added a multiplayer mode to this game. Nah, just kidding. I mean, I would have played it.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down? I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women. Monroe! Where are you, damn it?
I want to get a good look at that arm. It looked like the blood was running down it in real time. Shit. Yeah, in the cutscene, I think they had like a little animation play where the blood was like... Oh, it's dripping! It's dripping off him! Gross! Well, I mean, she shot him. I mean, I think she got off pretty easy considering the fact we killed like 15 guys already.
You're surrounded and you're...
That guy is super dead.
How long do you think you can hold out?
I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil right now. I just heard somebody reload. Okay, I guess I gotta go upstairs.
Put the weapon down, now!
You dead? You're fucking dead, boy.
Jack Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard! What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Oh, hey.
Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
Who would take this? Who would take this picture? We'll come back to the newspaper. Actually, we should probably get that out of the way before I forget.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down. Please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hoped that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over. Let them go. Let them drift away.
That's a bummer. He's a shithead in this game, and he's a shithead in Red Dead 2. Just so talented at playing shitheads. Can I kick him again? No, I don't think so. There wasn't any reason to kill him? What are you talking about? Jack told him about the conspiracy. And Courtney's name was on the list of conspirators. What are you talking about? He was gonna be the fall guy. And he was pissed off, and he's like, what the fuck? Why am I on this list? This is a file on Harlan Fontaine proving that he's been distributing the drugs on the streets for cash. Foster is known as a high-ranking courier from... Oh, Mickey Cohen. Yeah, okay.
Smart.
Roy Earl!
Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
It says Roy Earl. So they had Roy Earl dig up the dirt on Fontaine so they could keep him in check.
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
What is this? He's got a little black book here.
That's a hell of a payroll.
Uh-oh. Roy Earl's name is there 3 separate times. That's crazy, man. Who are these? People that need to be taken care of? No? Oh, these are the fucking houses! Morelli, Steffens, Sawyer. We've been to all these already.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the links these sons of bitches would go to.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy!
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires, and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor!
Get all the stuff from the safe!
Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
Oh, well, I guess Herschel and Cole are on their way. Or something. He tried to call Cole, he got Biggs. Elsa's been captured, and, oh my god, I did a lot of damage. And, Fontaine is dead. He just casually mentioned Fontaine was killed by an ex-patient over the phone. Now, I think we can piece together who that is, if we've been paying attention, which I know not all of us have. Oh! Okay. So, remember when I said it was alternate history? This... Talk about a fucking... Oh, man. I don't want to spoil it. Anybody want to play... I mean, Joe knows, I think. Anybody want to play... So, I don't know who's still watching. Anybody who doesn't know what's going to happen next, can somebody place bets on how you think this case is going to open? Lee Harvey Oswald? Patton Oswald? I don't know about that. Now, we don't know who his patient is yet, but we've seen a patient in the newspapers that he's been talking to at the phone booth. The one who's been setting all the fires? Yeah, Joe remembers. Joe remembers. Joe, do you remember how this case opens? Don't spoil it. Just tell me yes or no. Nicholson electroplating. This was a DLC case. A DLC case for the arson desk. And it is fucking batshit. Alright, we're just gonna get started. Nicholson electroplating. Here we go.
Hey, news from Jack. There's a statewide APB out on him.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon and we have to be on the other side.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
All units, reports of an explosion. Location, alternative location is south of Santa Monica. West of, stand by for further. All units, car 88K reports an explosion downtown. Repeating, 88K is reporting an explosion downtown. All units, stand by for further.
Downtown? Can't be.
All units, explosion location is somewhere in Wilshire. Car 14 Adam reports the address. Units, stand by for further. Calling all cars. Assist the fire department. Explosions at 4672 Oakwood Avenue. 4672 Oakwood Avenue. Multiple citizens injured.
Yeah, they all ran away.
Electroplating plant. All units in the vicinity respond code 3 and identify.
You heard the man. Let's get going. 11K en route.
Well, they're hiding. Why would they? There they are, Joe.
We have looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
Get that bastard, Cole! The commander will want us at the scene. Let's go.
Murder all looters.
Jesus. I've never seen nothing like it.
I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ. Poor people.
Really ruins the afternoon, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I couldn't fucking believe it the first time I played this. A goddamn mushroom cloud? What the fuck is happening? And then, like, a whole chunk of the map is covered in ash and debris and shit.
Get delayed somewhere?
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. Look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor's going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with it.
Oh.
World's turned upside down, Cole.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
Holy shit, man. Yeah, he was pretty calm. I mean, he's seen stuff like this before, you know. I love that Herschel's... I love that Herschel's like, what's radiation? I wish I could be living in such innocent times. Yeah, so I mean, if you want to talk about arson cases, this is about as extreme as it gets. Hey.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped. Well, good. Thank you very much, son. And you think it went okay?
A couple of hiccups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. We'll get better with practice.
That maybe goes for me too, son. Should have played it a little more somber. What do you think, son?
No, Mr. Mayor. You came across as, very resolute.
Oh,
What do you think?
Hey,
We should search around the
Mr. Mayor! Mr. Mayor, we're on your ass! We're on your ass! We know about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Mayor!
When I first saw the cloud, I thought we were all done for. Let me know if you find any evidence of the fix.
I like how, since enough time has passed, since the explosion, the color has started to come back because there's not as much dust in the air. Like, it's started to settle, so the color has come back. Mr. Mayor, you're gonna be in a jail cell!
No, I don't think I have time for you right now. Make an appointment with my assistant, detective.
Just until, like, 15 seconds ago, everything was dark and brown and gray. Because all that dust and shit was still in the air, kicked up. Alright. Holy fuck, what a crime scene. That's a shoe. Huh, is it a size 8? No, just kidding. Just kidding.
I thought Forvix was a tough break.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
Any idea what this is? A very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps? Try putting it back together.
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe.
Yeah, the game turns into Fallout.
Looks like all that's left. Try the laundry tag.
Phelps! I think I found something over here.
What? What are you talking about, man?
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here. Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
Well, I mean, they are trying... They're first responders. They're trying to figure out who's missing, who's accounted for, who's dead.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. I used them in OCS. These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
But I thought I did this. HK. No? Oh, they're keeping track. Okay, I gotta do it in real time here. In the corner, they're keeping track of the letters.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue. Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Yeah, hold on to that, Cole. What is this little thing? I love this part.
Oh, only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
Pretty cool. Got a spy camera. Yeah, I'll take that for my kids who don't love me anymore. Hey, let's keep investigating. I wonder what we could find. Oh! Okay, let's see. We just have a Holy Bible.
Don't think this is any use
And,
to us.
Say it, Cole. Say it. Come on, Cole. Oh. He's not gonna say it, is he? I was really hoping he'd be like, not relevant. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, God. There's another corpse. Oh, Jesus. What a fucking disaster. Alright.
Phelps, I thought you were under suspension. I got nothing to say to a bum like you.
We've got time to fill. Maybe we'll take a comment on the explosion. Otherwise, we can't help you.
This is crazy. Looks like a war zone. See what you can scrape together.
Gotta get the hell out of here.
It'll take days for this thing to cool off.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it. 32 years of work up in smoke.
Holy shit, I recognize this guy. I think I recognize this guy.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan.
This is Dr. Strom. From Spider-Man. He's the guy who, is like the nerd scientist that Norman Osborn pushes through the glass window. Back to formula. He was on an episode of House I watched a month or two ago.
Using this area to test the new process.
What exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
You really gonna do this to me now?
Tell us the truth, Mr. Nicholson. You're making bombs for the military, and this was some kind of an accident.
Your pitch is high and wide, kid. Look, we do plenty of work for the military and for aircraft manufacturers, but it's all polishing and plating. There are no bombs here.
All right.
Sorry. My mistake. A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process could be worth millions.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Akamoto was involved in industrial espionage. Was she working for you or for a foreign government?
That's a ridiculous assertion. How can you possibly say she was a spy?
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
If she wasn't a foreign spy, who could she have been working for?
There could be other plating companies, but the big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
Come on, man. Waiting for his eyes.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do. You were prepared to take that risk.
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks. God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
They're likely to be Dr. McClellan. The majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
Jesus. Okay. Oh, I don't have the specific address for that yet. I gotta go get a phone. I love how the radio cut out during all that as well. It really is Fallout. It's just Fallout. They've turned the game into Fallout.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
You could ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
I guess you could. You got an answer?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Sleepy Joe's.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size, and it looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
Oh man. I gotta go put this away. Hold on. Why? Okay, hold on. Please tell me this is...
What are we waiting for?
Okay. Oh. Oh. Woo! Oh, the relief that just washed over me. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Oh, God. All right.
Thank you for listening to KTI Radio, serving California and the West Coast with music and variety.
Well, it was a letter from the IRS.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
But it's just them admitting they made a mistake and that I'm getting a refund. So, that's awesome. I was, I don't know, you get a letter from the IRS, you can't help but feel scared. Even if you think you've done everything right, like I have. It's not like the kind of agency that just reaches out to you with good news.
What do you need?
This guy looks familiar.
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Number was, J2620, Cole.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
How are they going to be able to hear him?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Oh, there we go.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thanks for your help.
That's what I'm saying, man. They've been doing this the entire, game. They've been making all these unique locations with, like, assets and props and shit that are, like, models that are unique to one spot. All just so we can get, like,
you can drive.
one clue or one question answered.
Well, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Oh, someone's been here.
Somebody turned the place over. You better watch your step. Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel.
The man got fridged for once.
Could be a class ring.
You think he froze to death? Yeah. I think he's just sleeping.
Longines Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
I think that's all the clues on the body.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
So that's probably belonged to our dead friend there. Oh shit.
Looks like we have a match.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight.
Cole, why are we leaving it here? Why are we leaving it here? Put it in your pocket.
I'll need a couple of black and whites, 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. Probably a team from technical services as well.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247, messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-43.
The Spruce Goose!
I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it.
Now, for anybody who's not 70 years old, the Spruce Goose is the plane of one Howard Hughes.
You can drive.
It's a military project, gentlemen.
Can you state your business? Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from Military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Afraid so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. I found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
Who is Mapes? And what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl and Mapes would seem.
Mapes was the role model for creeps like Earl.
He's got a cool-ass car, too.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Oh, I think that was one of the secret cars I could find. Yeah, I don't think I've been here at all. Even when I was looking for the
Good day, miss.
collectibles.
I'm busy now. Can I ignore you some other time?
Ouch.
Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the spruce.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
What is this
No more
notification?
than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
I don't know. He looks like he's pretty honest. Also, Thomas, I'm sorry. I should have recognized what you said earlier. You said, I don't think this is legal when we were talking, when we were looking at Leland Monroe's safe.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees.
That was pretty funny.
And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Jack and his buddies shooting up the place, yeah.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
He's making the same face!
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
That too. I was gonna say the same thing. If somebody asked me about someone named Tomato, you know, I wouldn't know who the fuck. 1947, old white guy. What do I know about some fucking Japanese broad?
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
Is he gonna make the same face again? No, different lying face.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that?
I mean, the reason why we're here, because we found one of your parts at Nicholson.
We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test. Howard and the Boffins were interested in this guy McClellan's theories. McClellan was cutting out Nicholson. That's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside her? Can't hurt.
Fuck yeah, I do. Look at this thing.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
It is huge. Yeah, I wish he could steal planes as well.
Great.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
Remember when we were trying to solve the cases related to the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? And now we're in Howard Hughes' plane. Uh-oh. Not this again.
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Let's see where this is exactly. Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
I don't think that's really useful information, Cole. This makes me want to go back to the Henry Ford Museum. I haven't been there in a while. You know, you could hear all of that, right, Herschel? Ooh.
Not sure this means much.
I just point it right at my own head. Okay. Let's see here. There's Howard Hughes. I don't remember if he ever actually shows up in person in the case, but we get to see what his in-game model looks like in that picture, so.
That is Marie the Body McDonald.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Yeah, gun safety, I know. What a dame! The Blue Room.
Incidental.
Yeah. Incidental. Uh-huh. Right. I want to kill Maggie right now because she just won't stop barking. I don't know why. But I'm tired of hearing it. I know you can't. I've got a thing. I've got some settings messed with, so you guys can't hear that, but I can. It's. She barks anytime anyone comes into the house, including me. Unless it's my mom or dad.
One nice thing about egotists, they don't talk about other people.
Think that cone could have come off one of them.
What am I missing? It's place is huge.
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What's the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German boy.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
Can I take his car?
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. This would never go all the way up to Hughes. You would have middlemen deal with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
This thing is like a Batmobile.
Must be a tough break being separated from your kids, Phelps.
They're fine. They've got their mother and they've got each other.
What about you?
What about me?
What have you got?
A friend of mine is helping me through it.
Now that I got you, I may as well ask you.
Ask me what?
The Black Dahlia. Who was it that killed that poor girl?
No official charges have been pressed in the case.
I know that. I'm not looking for the official version.
I made a promise to the department.
These are the guys who sold you down the river.
He's right. Why are you helping him, Cole? Well, I don't think I've driven this one yet. Oh, apparently I have.
Can you drive to this one?
It's like Mr. Incredible's car.
That bum took a swipe at me, I put him down with my staff.
No, not the interview room. I'm trying to remember. I think it's in the basement, isn't it? Yeah, technical services. Okay.
I want to make homicide. You know you might.
This is our burglary partner.
I'm just praying the prince comes.
I just heard Garrus's voice coming out of him. What's going on, Harold? Mr. Cut Content?
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
That's not the coroner. Coroner's the bald guy. Good old Harold. This is... I don't know what he is. He's technical services, whatever the fuck that is. He's like the Lucius Fox or something. I don't know. Check this out.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
Oh, look at that. Look at him. The coroner is the one who just chimed in, so I guess he's here now. Oh, this is pretty cool. I just realized they have the Cole's reflection. You can see the faint outline of Cole's reflection in the magnifying glass. I love that. This is hilarious. This game's got a nice sense of humor.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy, and Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge.
Thomas, calm down.
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the Petri dish. It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumping from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple of years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil. You could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
Jesus. That's a cruel plan. That's a cruel. I can't talk. I need my hat back. That's a cruel prank to be playing on your coworker.
Can't spare any time. I've got to prepare an evidence brief.
Let me out of here! Like the oil that was at the hangar. Yes, very good, very good.
How many cases you gonna clear hiding in the station house?
Hey, he's got lip syncing. Look at that. What's going on, buddy? Oh yeah, he's really drinking that water.
I'm stuck. stumped.
I say we get over
Ideas?
to the house and see what we can find. Then we see the DA for a warrant on Mapes.
You're behind the wheel.
So where do you want to go?
I should probably get a real cop car.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
Oh, God. It's the wrong door.
Stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor.
Oh God, someone set this place to blow. I hear it ticking. They're not... This isn't gonna blow up, is it?
Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Angstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Mapes is cleaning up. Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here! Fuck. There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Yeah, he did.
You gotta get me closer. Get in close and steer him off the tar.
I agree. Well, he already ignited the gas that was on the floor. He shot a propane tank. It wasn't...
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
I mean, what am I defending them for? I'm not a fucking expert.
Security men, Cole. Stay on Mapes. Knock them
Oh,
off the
shit.
road if you have to, but stay on that fucker. It's no good. We need to get closer. Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
What teleported, Thomas?
I'll go for the tire. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down.
Oh. The door was open. Hey! Ah! Ah! Woo!
Stop right there. Get out of the car slowly. Fire a warning round.
We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight, Cole.
So, gnat flying around.
Find some cover.
This is insane! Well, they're trying to kill me. That's good enough. They're shooting at me. they're trying to kill us. I agree. This is totally unnecessary. It should not have escalated like this. Look at that. There's a nice little animation there from when I shot his leg. I don't want him to run again, so... Hell, they're dead now. Look, remember we murdered people who were stealing, like, desk fans or something, you know? Like, we murdered some looters and stuff. We've murdered... There's a lot of side cases, too, like the street crimes where you can murder someone instead of tackling them. And it's just like... They just murdered people a lot back then. They just murdered them. And it was fine. It was fine. We all loved it. We all loved it, folks. We loved it, folks. Didn't we? Oh, it skipped that part. Okay. Oh, wait, no. It put us back at the beginning here.
Stay down.
It's amazing. It's so ridiculous. Wait, where is he? I thought he was in here. What am I missing? Is he up there? I think he's glitched. You guys see that?
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps, but between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
What a wild adventure. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Good morning, Doctor.
And a good morning to you too, Elsa. You look radiant.
Thank
What?
you, Doctor.
That was weird. It was out of focus.
Lady Elsa, you've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've been feeling much better.
That's very good to hear. And what has brought about this improvement?
It's the new man in my life. He's convinced me to fight my addiction.
Ah, the policeman from the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. It's making me stronger helping him.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
We're both finding we have a lot to live up to.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou. He went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
What?
He's a special investigator. I thought you...
I've never met the gentleman in question.
He has been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some fires he's investigating. You look pale.
We killed like
It's cold.
100
Elsa.
military
I
police.
think I'll close the window. Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped. Finding them work is just one of them.
I don't believe you, Doctor. I've seen you with Monroe at the club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion.
He's gonna pull another Courtney Sheldon on this person. Oh, a snow globe. Nice.
I've always so enjoyed our conversation.
Oh! Oh!
I can see your future, Elsa. And Cole, the policeman. And Jack, the investigator.
Oh, it's like a fortune
It's
teller.
unfortunate and grisly.
Fortune teller orb.
come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over. All your sins will be forgiven.
Yeah, she was one of his patients. Yeah.
It's got to be one of these places.
Oh, we are doing one more as Jack. Okay. Well, it's nice that we had Nicholson electroplating to break it up and play as Cole again. That was nice.
The arsonist's a bug sprayer. He must have worked at one of these joints.
This isn't the last one, is it? I think there's one more after this. I can't remember.
Lay that pistol down, babe.
Lay that pistol down. Pistol back in my mind. Lay that pistol down.
Was I having fun?
This song's in Fallout 4. And we're not going to listen to it, because that'll get me in trouble. He's still bleeding? He's still dripping! Maybe not. He's definitely still bleeding, though. Or it's dried up, but...
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy, does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
Nice. Oh, we are switching back and forth. Okay, cool.
Cole, you made it.
What's this got to do with me, Rusty?
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room. Spine snapped like a twig. The suspect is one of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lichtman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that you can do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
Aren't I smart for going to the third address to save us time? Yeah, so Fontaine is dead, huh? Killed by a Boris Karloff type. Have we figured out who he is? This Boris Karloff type? I certainly have. I mean, I also know how the game ends, so it's like...
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
Harry Chapman. No. I'm impressed.
I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
I'm impressed you even remember that guy's name. Gotta be a real ogre to break through there.
Good doctor has been marking this map.
What am I missing here?
Edgewood Grove, McCarthy Vista, Crescent Heights, Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah. How come?
Rancho Escondido is the neighborhood that burned down.
New houses all being built in the path of the freeway?
Destroyed by a monster of your own creation, Dr. Fontaine. I've heard that story somewhere before.
So much for your foresight, Doctor. Fontaine was having houses burned for Monroe. Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. And the doctor lost control.
Hold on a sec. Forgot to change my suit. I keep doing that.
That goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down, Leland. Control is of the essence.
Keep your voice down. You know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them.
Leland, we will not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student.
What? Certainly are a cold character, Harlan.
He has a friend called Kelso who knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
And you thought it unimportant to inform me.
I thought I could take care of it.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake. No longer necessary. I'll take care of Jeff Kelso.
Only one more paper left.
Jack was wrong. It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government reclaims the land in the path of the freeway.
and pays the improved value of the land with the new houses sitting on it.
What about the stiffs who paid their deposits?
Worst case, they get their money back. But the syndicate pockets millions on the improved value of the land.
So where does Jack's boss come into it?
He's the key. He carries the insurance. The insurance proves how much the houses are worth.
And they're worth nothing?
Firewood, all of them.
That's about as neat a scam as you can imagine. How are we going to prove any of this, Cole? Doctor's dead. Monroe nearly bled to death. If they get Jack...
We need the firebug. The Okie cowboy. Get him, get Elsa. Get him, get all of them.
Joe, I think you're right. Oh, no, wait. This is Kelso. Wait. Oh, fuck! Ah! I missed a newspaper! Damn it! I missed the last newspaper! I don't care. We're gonna just fuck it. We could skip it, right?
It's gotta be one of these places.
It's worth it. It's worth it. If you know what's in this last newspaper, it's worth it. It's worth going back.
The arsonist's a bug sprayer. He must have worked at one of these joints.
Damn it! Sequence breaking has screwed me again. God damn it. It's worth it. It's in this building, I think.
Help you?
Yeah, there it is.
How many guys you have working here, Pop?
Who's asking, son?
It could be official or unofficial. Depends on how you want to play it.
You should get to a hospital, son. That arm of yours appears to be letting in daylight.
Save the pity for the other guys. They're the ones who need it. I'm looking for a big cowboy who works pest control. Does he work here?
We don't have anyone like that here.
You sure? I'm not the type of guy you want coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
This is worth it. It's right here.
What have you got?
Looks like a drug overdose.
Get away from him, Phelps. This is my case.
Shut your fucking mouth! Since when does a bagman work a case?
I knew this creep wasn't on the morphine heist. Victim of his own product.
Hey, detective! Can we back it off a notch? This is getting out of hand.
A time to talk and a time to shut up. Now is the time to be quiet, son.
Courtney Sheldon was a corpsman, Roy. He served his country. He went out with a medical kit and an Army 45 into places that made the Valley of Death look like a picnic. He was either naive enough or dumb enough to get involved in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, along with the mayor, the DA, Monroe, and a certain crooked cop. He was involved in the morphine heist, but he has a puncture wound in his jugular, which makes this a murder case. He was a better man than you'll ever know. You say one more word about him and I will blow your fucking head off!
You finally lost it, partner.
I have a pretty good idea why Sheldon's dead. And I know about Monroe. Your vast, corrupt future is draining away as we speak.
I got better things to do than argue the rub with you.
Stay with him until the coroner gets here. Make sure technical services bags the evidence. If you let this creep anywhere near it, I'll come looking for you.
Yes, sir.
You know, Phelps, you're not the worst asshole going round.
Thanks, Herschel.
So worth it. So worth it. So fucking worth it. Oh, incredible. What an incredible moment. Ah, fuck it. We might as well go to the second location and get the dialogue. Why not, right? When he says, blow your fucking head off, I get chills, man. Such a good performance.
Welcome to Nuclear. What can I do you for?
I work for the DA. I need to speak with an exterminator. Big guy with a cowboy accent.
We have only 3 people work here. Me and 2 Mexicans. They're both on the scrawny side.
Thanks for your help.
Wow, that sure looks like a beauty.
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy, does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way.
Oh, man.
An address?
Yeah. He lives in a bunkhouse
All right.
on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
Yeah, this is the last case. It is. It is the last case. If it's our last case, I mean, what suit do we want to, end this with? I think we're going to go with the Hawkshaw. Fuck it. Cole doesn't care anymore, man. The top of the city's after him. The department sold him down the river. Fuck it. He's got nothing to lose. He doesn't care about wearing a suit jacket anymore.
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
Take your time. I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
Good doctor has been marking this map. Edgewood Grove, McCarthy Vista, Carson Heights, Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah. How come?
New houses all being built in the path of the freeway? So much for your foresight, Doctor. Fontaine was having the houses burned for Monroe. Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. He and the doctor lost control.
The president of Super Earth died. Oh.
Destroyed by a monster of your own creation, Dr. Fontaine. I've heard that story somewhere before.
I think I gotta look at the newspaper again.
That goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down, Leland. Control is of the essence.
Keep a voice down. Do you know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them.
Leland.
Fuck 'em!
Not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid.
Oh, we could skip the newspapers? I didn't know that.
Jack was wrong. It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government reclaims the land in the path of the freeway and pays the improved value of the land with the new houses sitting on it.
What about the stiffs who paid their deposits?
Worst case.
I could skip that too. Shit. Alright. Alright, we're back. Wasn't too big of a detour. It's pretty dark. Jack's arm is still fucked up.
Guess nobody's home. Most guys bring home a 45 or an M1. This is pretty extreme.
God, it makes me so angry we never got a sequel to this game. Like, not even a direct sequel, but just any kind of sequel, you know? Rockstar's been sitting on this property for like 15 years. Almost. And has done nothing. One port. No, I'm sorry. Okay, 2 ports. I forgot they did the VR version, which I've never played. But if I recall correctly, the VR version of the game doesn't have every single case, which is why I never bought it. Rockstar, you have infinite money and infinite studios. Please make a sequel. Please make a sequel. I know I should probably be ranting about this.
Quite a flock you got here.
I should probably be ranting about this when the credits are rolling, but...
A strange obsession. The river tunnels. This guy's a tunnel rat. I know those faces. Jesus Christ, I know every one of them. Oh my God, Ira. You poor backwards son of a bitch. Peterson, I'm going to need some help. I've got Monroe, Fontaine, and all the others. It's all tied up nicely. It goes all the way to the top. Meet me at the LA River Tunnel entrance just north of the First Street Bridge in half an hour. Don't ask questions. Just be there. This is DA's investigator Jack Kelso. I have an urgent radio message for Detective Cole Phelps.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, see the man. A 207 just occurred on the spillway north of the First Street Bridge. DA's investigator Jack Kelso reports a kidnapping suspect outstanding in the LA River tunnel system with a hostage. 11K and
Roger
code
that.
3.
The hell is Jack playing at? Like a suicide note. Half the LAPD will be down there hunting for him.
We need to get there first.
All units on all frequencies stand by. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit of suspect vehicle heading southwest on Sunset Boulevard. Suspect vehicle belonging to Jack Kelso, described as a Navy Chevrolet Fleetline. License number 4, William 0286. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit.
They picked up his car. He'll need help to make it to the river.
That's Kelso's car.
All units, Chief Morrow reports that the suspect is armed and extremely dangerous. Repeat, extremely dangerous. Suspect vehicle to be disabled immediately. If necessary, use of deadly force.
Alexa, shut up.
All units, suspect vehicle headed west on Fifth Street. Repeat, the Chevy Fleetline Navy Blue. Westbound.
Oh!
All units, we have a new suspect vehicle. It is shop number 13516. Repeating, shop 13516 is a second suspect vehicle, described as a green Hudson Commodore, license 3 Sam 0102, reported to be aiding suspect Jack Kelso. Use caution and continue pursuit. All units, stand by for further.
All units, suspect vehicle sighted heading northeast toward 3rd Street on the embankment between 3rd and 4th.
Jesus Christ. How many cops do these guys own?
All units, further to the second suspect vehicle, shop 13516. Chief Morrow has authorized the use of deadly force. Repeat, use of deadly force is authorized in disabling both suspect vehicles.
Who is this guy?
Peterson, assistant DA.
What's he doing?
He's here to cover our backs.
I'm going in there, Jack.
No one's trying to stop you. I found this at the ranch house. He's marked his routes. I'll go in here. Cole, you take the next entrance. Biggs, I need you to take the car and cover this spot here. I think that's his fail-safe exit. Cole, he's one of ours.
What are you talking about?
Right where you are!
Got it?
Got it.
Peterson, you want to be DA? We'll earn your salt.
So, Kelso is your boy, Peterson? And working with A handy lad, that Kelso.
Chief,
You can't imagine what those two have uncovered. It could go all the way to the top. I hope you won't be implicated.
So, you're the new Broom, Peterson?
Looks like it.
And you think he'll make it out of there alive?
I think he might. He's a difficult boy to get rid of.
All right, Peterson. I'm listening. What's your offer?
Who are they going after? The Firebug. Frank, do you think the John Wick spinoff will fail at the box office? No, I don't. I think it'll do pretty well. I'd like to see it. I'm not going to go to the theater, but I'm excited for it. Well, that makes sense. I know why. Alright, enough of this. Oh, shit!
Keep on going.
Whoop. There we go. I mean, it's still directed by the same guy. Pretty sure it's written by the same guy. Chad Stahelski. So I have a lot of faith in it. You know, I don't see why it wouldn't be any good. Oh, shit!
Christ. Just missed.
God damn!
I like how he's walking through the water, like wading through it, and he has to hold his weapon higher as he's walking. That's a nice touch. Oh! Oh! Oh ho ho ho! Okay. We got a lot of shit here. There's an achievement. I just farted. There's an achievement for using every weapon in the game. And, I don't think we've used a BAR yet. We've used the Thompson. We've used the shotgun, whatever it's called. so we gotta get a kill with this thing.
You want me? You got me.
Not bad. Not bad. Oh! Oh, man. Oh.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Eyes open.
Throw out the gun.
Yeah, they're pretty terrifying.
That's it. Out of ammo.
Are you gonna have to buy it? What do you mean?
You can walk out of here.
Oh, yes, please. Yes. The game's a little too loud. I'm gonna turn it down on my end at least. Yeah, get it. Get it. I mean, I'm gonna get it on the PS5. I don't give a shit. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm getting that shit day one. I don't know if you've noticed, but, well, Thomas, who cares? You have an Xbox Series X. There you go. I don't know if you've noticed, but you know, you could say I'm a little bit of a fan. I like Rockstar games. I've only streamed like 4 of them on this channel from beginning to end so far, which I think is the record for most games I've streamed from a single company. Flamethrower! Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Where am I going? Oh, this way. Yeah, I would love to stream it, although I'm scared of the music situation.
The water's right.
Oh shit.
You can walk.
This is bad. What is going on? Jack, move! I'm not gonna make it. He keeps doing that stupid fucking animation. Jack! Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. I haven't forgotten. Okay, I did forget, but... Jack! Jack! Why are you doing this? Stop! Oh! It's because this is like a bridge, isn't it? I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it!
You want me?
got it.
Wait, why should you be Why should you be refunded for Bad Ben? I played it from beginning to end. I don't understand. What? What? Okay, yeah. Hey.
You want me? You got me.
Don't take up that kind of tone, alright? Okay, that's why he kept doing that animation, because before the water goes up, you can see that there's a bridge there. Okay.
How long do you think you can hold out?
He's doing some yoga.
This one's got your name.
That's it. Out of ammo.
I can't give you points. Also, we really should be playing as Cole right now. If somebody makes a $100 donation, I will force the stream to end immediately. But that's never happened, so... I've actually never gotten a donation.
The water's rising.
I don't remember. Herschel? Yeah, fuck it. I love Herschel, man.
You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
Hey, how you doing, Alex? We're about to beat the game. Oh, I think there's like, if you could like set up a PayPal and then like have a widget set up to like relay when donations are made to the PayPal. I know like Streamlabs has something like that, and I used it before and I got like $5. Oh no! I didn't know that would work. That's gruesome. Ew, he made a squelchy noise when I stepped on him. I'm not sure which way we're supposed to go. Okay, I guess it's this way.
Are you okay, Princess?
I felt better. He saved me from the doctor.
Hi, Tex. You remember me?
I'm not sure that I do. Have you come here to kill her?
Why would I do that, soldier?
Isn't that why you're all here?
I'm here to get her out.
Her. But not me. You haven't come for me.
No, not you. It ends here.
You were with the 6th on Sugarloaf, weren't you?
I was?
And Naha.
Yes, I was.
You're Sergeant Jack Kelso, aren't you? Where's your uniform, Sarge?
At home in my locker, Hogaboom. War's over, soldier.
I know that, Sarge. I'm fighting a different kind of war. I fight for God now.
We all fight for God, Ira.
In our own ways. Not everyone knows it.
Elsa, are you all right? Get away from her! It's all right, Cole. He doesn't want to hurt her. Ira was with us on Okinawa.
What? You know this guy?
Don't you remember me, Lieutenant? I remember you.
No. Don't.
You ordered me to burn that cave, Lieutenant. That cave full of civilians. A hospital.
What is he talking about?
It was war. For God's sake, I can't be held responsible for everything that happened.
I don't blame you, Lieutenant. You helped me to help other people.
Ira lost his mind on Okinawa, Princess.
Sheldon asked the doctor to help me get back.
The doctor helped me to find my path. And I helped him to a better life.
Elsa's going to leave now, Ira. She will be all right. You've helped her, too. Get her out of here. Biggs will help. His exit is nearby.
Jack, I need this guy to make the case.
Hasn't this poor bastard given you enough? Get out of here now!
For God's sake, Jack! What are you going to do?
Don't cry, miss. Sergeant Kelso has come to help ease my way. I was proud to serve with you, Jack.
Get out of here, Cole!
What do we do, Lieutenant? Jesus, look at all the kids! Stop the goddamn screaming! I need to think!
And how do you expect to do that, you fucking maniac? They're burned to a crisp.
Finish them off. Do it humanely. We are leaving this place.
You do it, Phelps. Get your own fucking hands dirty. I'm out of morphine.
Put these people out of their pain. Now! That's an order!
Everyone out of here now. Double time! You two get Lieutenant Phelps to an aid station. Weapons team will be blowing this place in 2 minutes. Everything that happened in here stays in here. Do you hear me? I don't want to ever hear another word about it.
Everything makes sense now.
He was doing him a favor, Elsa. Cole!
I love how Cole doesn't even remember him.
The water's rising! You're first! Hand her up! Get out of here! You're not Jack! I'm not arguing. You're wounded, Jack! Let me help. What are you waiting for?
Jump, Cole! Jump for it!
See Herschel, Elsa. I saw Rusty. Ray Pinker's back there.
We're gathered here to honor Detective Cole Phelps. Cole Phelps was the best kind of man.
Roy Earl. Roy Earl giving the eulogy.
Who led his men with true valor. And through his personal bravery achieved one of his country's highest honors. A cop, wrongly accused, who never lost his faith in the LAPD and the system.
Fine. You belittle his memory.
Elsa.
Get out of my way, Jack. You call yourself his friend.
A detective who fought to expose the evil corruption of the murderous Dr. Fontaine and the rapacious property tycoon Leland Monroe.
Go to her. Will you, Herschel?
A reformer.
You were never his friend, Jack.
Remove the odd bad apple from a
guess you're
department
right.
made up of good men.
I see the coroner.
Herschel?
A man who never gave up.
Yeah, Jack.
Who continued
I was never
to
his
fight
enemy.
the good fight.
I think you knew that, Jack.
The fight that cost him his own life. A good husband. A good father. And may I say, a good friend.
There you have it, folks. It is pretty fast, isn't it? That last like 3 minutes is just non-stop. It is pretty abrupt. I don't even have a problem with Cole dying. Him saving Elsa and Herschel and well, Herschel wasn't in the pipes. Saving Elsa and Jack. I thought that was a nice redeeming moment for him. But it all happens very, very fast in that moment. I think it happens a little slower when the frame rate's not unlocked, so part of that might be on me, but even if you watch it on YouTube, you'll agree it's still pretty fast. Not a lot of elaboration on anything else. Well, what needs to be elaborated on? I feel like they've tied everything up with a pretty nice bow. I mean, we saw how the Vice cases with the morphine were connected to the arson cases, which were connected to, you know, like the flashbacks, the newspapers, Vice and arson, they all tie together. Even murder, a little bit. I think there's some connections there too. Yeah, I mean, you get evidence of the corruption in the LAPD. They sweep the Black Dahlia under the rug. And they say there at the funeral that they pinned the whole thing on Dr. Fontaine and Leland Monroe. So they left the mayor, the police chief, and the DA out of it. And Roy, of course. An enjoyable game to watch. I don't know if I'd enjoy playing it, but I'm glad to experience this regardless. I'm glad. It is, it can be a frustrating game sometimes. It can be a little repetitive. You know, I mean, I don't think it's for everybody. I do think it is one of those games, kind of like Telltale games or something, where you can pretty much get everything out of it just by watching it. I will say, if you're watching it, you're probably not paying as much attention. I mean, you're not guaranteed to be paying as much attention. But, okay. Good night, Joe. Joe, there's a post-credit scene. Don't you want to stick around for that? I don't know how long the credits are, and I'm afraid that if I skip it, it might skip the cutscene, so... See you later, Joe. I really, really, really wish they made a sequel to this. They had started developing a sequel called Horror of the Orient, and it would have taken place in the 20s in Shanghai. And there are very few screenshots and like one or two clips floating around the internet of that game in like alpha stages of development. And we're gonna go ahead and watch those together when the credits are over, because I just really want to. I don't know. I just want to kind of ruminate in this, and god damn, I really, really, really want a sequel. I mean, I love Rockstar games. Like, I love Rockstar's games, but they've never made something like this again. They never made anything like this before, and they've never made anything like it since. And it's a real shame. Like this is like the modern evolution of the classic adventure game, you know? Your classic point and click adventure game. That's this. You're walking around these rooms, these environments, and you're interacting with stuff and you're piecing things together. But you've got the Rockstar open world, you've got the driving, you've got the action. I don't think it was a sales thing. I think what it was is that it was just too expensive to make. That the studio was already in the red. Like, this game was in development hell for like 8 years. Rockstar showed up later. It was actually being made before Rockstar was even in the picture. And then they came in, gave them a bunch of money, gave them access to their engine that they used for GTA 4. Development help to push it through the door. But I think Rockstar's financial people probably realized, you know, this studio has been mismanaged so poorly, we can't trust them with another game. I don't know. I'm just theorizing. There's lots of interviews all over the internet. There's lots of interviews on the internet about this. And, it's pretty interesting. There still hasn't been a game since that's used this facial capture technology, because it was too expensive back then. And now everybody just does their facial capture differently. They do it like in-engine and stuff. Oh, shit. You know, I actually just remembered there was a controversy with this game because some of the developers had their names left off the credits. Because they were like contractors or something, or they were the project manager was pissed off at them. It was like a big deal. Like, this game had a lot of crunch and a lot of mismanagement. Like, there were a lot of horror stories coming out of the Team Bondi and Rockstar offices around this time. Which you would later hear the same thing when Red Dead 2 was close to coming out. The developers were working like 100 hours a week during crunch, nonstop to get the thing out the door. It is fucked up. It is fucked up. If you look it up, Rockstar... I don't know if it's every game, but Red Dead 2 had a lot of crunch, and they were working people to the bone, and this game also. I think Red Dead 1 they might have had trouble. Yeah. No, I'm glad it exists. I'm glad it got made at all. But the people running the studio, Team Bondi, I mean, yeah, it's a fucking miracle that it got made at all. Alright, well, we're almost at the end here. We're looking at the licensed songs on the radio. But Rockstar recently opened a new development studio, and they've got like a bunch. They've got a bunch of development studios, but they just opened one in Sydney, Australia, which is where Team Bondi was operating from. And that was recently. So, who knows?
How about this for a headline? Guess which former 6th Marine hero has been promoted in the LAPD? No idea.
Well, could be anybody.
You give up?
Tell us or hand over the fucking paper.
The Shadow, boys. Our very own Silver Star winning son of a bitch.
Phelps? He didn't die, Jack. He did just fine, and that's all we're going to say about it, right?
The one and only. Look at this picture. Golden boy getting his badge, wife and kids in tow, and looking awful humble in the process.
Well, he's set.
Phony bastard.
I wonder if they've been holding my job for me after all this time.
What job was that?
Mechanic.
Ain't you seen all the war bond movies, Sarge? All the best mechanics is women. You're gonna have to work as a gigolo from here on in.
I was a bus driver in Santa Cruz. You know, no pictures in the papers or medals for me, though.
I can't believe I just went through Petaloo and Okinawa just to go back to being a washing machine mechanic.
How is it that jerks like Phelps get it all?
It doesn't have to be that way, guys.
What are you talking about? It's always gonna be that way.
Do you have any idea what you guys are sitting on?
Yeah, a ship full of Army surplus.
You're sitting on surplus morphine. 2 tons of it. Can you imagine what that's worth on the streets? Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You're shitting me.
I'm not.
You're talking about stealing it?
Keep your voice down. Do you want to have us all thrown in the brig?
God damn it, Sheldon. You want to go into the dope business?
No. I want to be in the peace dividend business. What is that supposed to mean? It means I want the guys who fought for a better future to get some share of it. You interested, Jack?
Come on, Top. We could all get out from under.
Oh, it's the chance of our lives.
It's everyone or no one, boys.
I'm not having a bar of it, Courtney. You may be the bravest person I have ever met, but I swear to God, trouble follows you around like a pet fucking dog. I thought you wanted to try for medical school.
So what do you want, Jack? What's the future got in store for you?
You guys were all heroes in the war. Every single one of you. Even if your next door neighbor or your wife never know it and don't give a rat's ass. Fuck Phelps and medals and citations and parades. Fuck the public who are bored with returning GIs. I have nothing but respect for what you guys and the rest of the 6th have done. You go through with this, and you'll be nothing to me.
It's all Cole's fault. If Cole wasn't such a shithead and such a fucking brown noser, they would have never stole the morphine. If they never pulled off the boat heist, none of the shit in Vice would have happened. And Cole wouldn't have died. And all those guys would still be alive. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He was a bad leader. All right, well, folks, that's LA Noire. If you gotta leave, you gotta leave. But anybody who wants to stick around, I'm gonna screen share the very few minutes of gameplay we have from their canceled sequel. Just because I think it's really cool. Cole's narcissism was the catalyst for everything. Alright. That's LA Noire. Alright. See you, Joe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Is the website still up? Or maybe they... I'm trying to find... There was a website that the disgruntled developers made with all the people who were left off the credits. I'm trying to find if that ever... if they were ever put back into the credits, or... Yeah, here's an article from 2011. Blockbuster LA Noire faces credits crisis. One of our biggest cultural exports since Crocodile Dundee, but the fanfare surrounding LA Noire only further twists the knife for approximately 130 Australian developers who claim they were not credited for up to 4 years of work on the game. Yeah. Yeah, you can look this up. It was a pretty big controversy at the time. And the crazy thing is it still happens. Like, Nintendo just got away with doing this with Metroid Prime Remastered. I don't think they credited any of the people who actually worked on Metroid Prime. Like the original developers, it's just all gone. Which I guess you could make the argument, why would they need to? But it's like, I mean, it's still the game they made. It's just got a new coat of paint. And there were like leaked emails showing showing how much of a big piece of shit Brendan McNamara, the writer and director of the game, the head of Team Bondi Studios, was to the staff. If you're into like game development, drama, and shit like that, there's a lot to look at. I got the hiccups right now, and I'm trying not to hiccup into the mic. Alright, let me find the trailer on YouTube. And then we'll head out. Horror of the Orient. Which, you know, it sounds like a pretty offensive name, but that was the nickname for Shanghai. All right. Oh yeah, there's a Wikipedia page for it. I had no idea. Uh-huh. Wait, was Rockstar not involved? Oh no, Rockstar wasn't involved at all. I'm looking at this now. It was going to be published by Warner Brothers. I guess Rockstar didn't want any, yeah, hold on. Just trying to get things in order here. So this is the only clip of it that still exists today. And it's from some random, maybe defunct gaming website. And it's got a giant watermark on it, and it's only like a minute long, but this is like what we've got here. I mean, yeah, 720p is the best we're gonna get. This is like an 11-year-old clip, so. And this is like very, 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 very early. I mean, obviously, look at the frame rate. Like, you could tell a lot of the animations and sound effects and stuff are being reused. That's it. That's all. That's all the information. I think there's like, screenshots, and there might be another clip that I'm missing, but that's all that remains. Like it's kind of lost the time. And you could tell that's like a very proof of concept kind of like prototype thing. Very unoptimized, very stiff. A lot of animations are either reused from LA Noire or they're clearly not finished. But yeah. War of the Orient, canceled action adventure game for PS4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. Development at KMM Interactive Entertainment, a subsidiary of Kennedy Miller Mitchell that comprised employees from the defunct development houses Team Bondi and Crumb Studios. In 2012, the game was targeting a 2015 release, but was confirmed canceled in 2016, having not had a status update since 2013. Set in 1936, it would have centered around the corrupt city of Shanghai in the hands of Western powers, filled with mob crime and political troubles. Following the release of LA Noire, Team Bondi sought partnerships with other studios for their next title, similar to their former partnership with Rockstar Games. It was reported that no studios were interested in forming a partnership due to prior claims of unethical working practices at Team Bondi. August 2011, Kennedy Miller Mitchell, KMM, bought Team Bondi's assets and intellectual property, and staff were given the option to join. So there you go. Warner Brothers Entertainment was said to have pulled out from their interest in the project sometime in late 2012. Proprietary facial motion scan technology would also be reused. Early unfinished gameplay leaked in August 2013. Yeah, so 12-year-old clip we just watched. Jie Young Lo, a city of Monash councilor, felt that the word Orient disgraces Chinese culture and is very similar to the N-word for African American communities. I don't know. I mean, who am I to say how he feels? He can feel however he wants, but I don't. At least not in this country. It's not the same. Not the same level of severity. Yeah. So there you have it. There's really not much. This is the only screenshot that exists? What? According to Wikipedia, this is the only screenshot. And then there was that leaked gameplay we just watched. So that's it. That's all she wrote. And as far as LA Noire goes, I mean they ported it to PS4 and Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch in 2017. And they made a version of LA Noire called the VR Case Files, which is like a collection of cases. It's not the entire game, where you can play it in VR, which is pretty cool. But it's not the whole game, and I think it only works with specific headsets. Like I remember there was like a lot of complaints that like it was only compatible with the Vive, which nobody uses the Vive anymore, right? I mean, maybe that's just me. Yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I had fun playing it. I had a good time. As for what's next, I don't know. Death Stranding 2 comes out on June 26th. So I was thinking about maybe playing Death Stranding 1 leading into Death Stranding 2 and playing both of those back to back. Death Stranding 1 is pretty long. Oh man, Battlefront 3 was the shit, man. I was so excited for that. That footage on the internet of like the alpha gameplay of the X-Wing making the real-time transition from planetary like surface combat to space battles blew my fucking mind as a kid. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Somebody actually put together like a working build. That's fucking awesome. Just zooming in because you guys don't need to see all that mess behind me. Anyway, I don't know. Like a week or two ago, I was kind of thinking about taking a break starting in June. But I don't know. It seems kind of arbitrary now. I was just not in a good mood, not in a good headspace mentally, and I was thinking like, damn, why am I even doing this? You know, I just wasn't in a good mood when I tweeted that. So I don't think I'm going to arbitrarily stop in June, but I'll probably take like a week off. Someone at a garbage facility. The entire Weaver. That's insane. That is like, that's crazy. That is crazy. What are the odds, man? Yeah. Still waiting for Time Splitters 4 as well. Same company was working on Battlefield 3 was working on that, and that's yeah. All right. So I don't know. Just keep up on Blue Sky or Twitter, X, whatever. Maybe Death Stranding, maybe something else. I'm definitely going to be streaming Death Stranding 2 when it comes out. And I feel like I'm the only person I know who's why did the webcam zoom out again? I feel like I'm the only person I know who's played it. Alex, have you played Death Stranding? I know Thomas hasn't. I know Joe hasn't. I know pretty much Cameron is the only person I know who I think has played it. Okay, so Cameron, yeah. I don't know how exciting it would be to watch. That's the one thing. And it's pretty long. It's longer than this. It is like 50 hours at least. So who knows? Probably I don't know. I guess it depends on if I'm going to replay it for my own sake to refresh myself because Death Stranding 2 comes out in 4 weeks, exactly 4 weeks from today. So I don't know. But I'm not going to waste any more of your time rambling and thinking out loud here. So before I leave, special thanks as always to the people who were keeping me company in the chat, anyone who was watching, lurking, and my eyes! And Alex put 626, El Lucha Dead, Rebel Ant, Cougarific 1, and Pat McGroin for the subs. I'll see you guys soon. That's it. Take care. And enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.